Hello everyone. Today in this video, I'll be doing a tier list for the version 2.1 of Wuthering Waves. So, if you're new to the channel, you just found me on YouTube, please don't hesitate, subscribe the channel, like the video, and let's get right into it. So first and foremost, as we all know, in every tier list we have 5 types of categories. Number 1 is probably going to be the S, which is the best. I mean, oh my god. Let me type it SSS. Oh yeah, SSS. And then we're gonna type S. And we're gonna type A, and C. Alright, let's make it like that. Now it looks much better. SSS means God tier. S means below God tier. A means decent, which is good, which is in the middle. B is not that great. C is the worst. Alright, let's get started. So for the triple S here, we have the one and only Kalato. Kalato is a Glacio DPS character who scales on attack, and she does a lot of damage. She's our first Glacio damage dealer. I don't think we have any in the limited. So she came in the version 2.0, and Kalato is just a fabulous character. If you pair her with Gigi, if you pair her with Mortifi, she just does so much damage. She's amazing. That's all I can say. She does. If you build her properly, and if you do the rotations right, oh my god, she will just demolish every enemies out there. She is just an insane character. Hands down the best Glacio DPS we have in the game right now. So Kalato deserves this spot. Next up we have, let's see, the one and only Camellia. Oh yeah, Camellia deserves this spot. I mean, no doubt about it. Camellia is the best Havoc DPS right now we have in the game. She is just a beast of a character. He is the most insane damage dealer when it comes to Havoc element we have. And she's probably going to get a support character, which is going to be most likely Cantarella. So Cantarella is most likely going to be our support. We are not sure yet. We only have to wait for the 2.2 live stream to confirm it, but I have a feeling that Camellia most likely will get her more support characters, which can buff her Havoc damage. So yeah, Camellia is just a beast of a character, and she deserves this spot hands down. She's very free to play friendly. She works without her signature light cone, without her signature. I mean light cone. I'm saying without her signature weapon. I mean, she does perform really great, and with a signature weapon she does also a lot of damage. So she's very free to play friendly, and her I think her few copies are also really nice. I think her Eidolons, or you can say, what do you say in Eidolons copies. So her dupes are also really good. I think her E1 or E2 is really good, I've heard. But despite of that, Camellia is still very functionable with at E0, so you don't need to get her dupes. But Camellia is just an amazing character. Alright, next up we have, let's see, the one and only Jinshi. Amazing character we have, Jinshi. And yeah, Jinshi deserves this spot here, and hands down. Alright, hands down, Jinshi deserves this spot. She works great with Gigi, Mortifi, and obviously Yinlin. She works great. Jinshi deserves this spot, so I'm gonna give her that. Next up we have Phoebe, another DPS. We have forgot the element. It's kind of like a light element. Let me look. Not the element name of it. All right. So we have PV. She's another DPS that came in the version 2.1. All right. So it's Spectro. All right, Spectro. So another Spectro DPS, another Spectro DPS that came before 2.0. It's still very good. If you have Jinshi, you don't need to pull for Phoebe. You know, that's what I did. I had Jinshi, so I didn't pull for Phoebe. But Phoebe is still amazing. She also does a lot of ton of amount of damage, just like Genshin. So yeah, Phoebe also deserves this spot. Okay, now we have our best in slot support, the one and only Shorekeeper. All right. Excuse me. Shorekeeper is the best healer in the game as of now. She also buffs DPS characters. My bad. My bad. He's also the best healer support character. He's probably one of the best right now. Alright, hands down the best. Alright, next up we have GG. I'm gonna say GG is gonna be right up here. He's an amazing sub-DPS character. Alright, with who buffs Genji and all other characters. She's great. She works great. She works in most of the team comps. She buffs DPS character, and she also does a bit of damage. She's an overall a very valuable character. Alright, next up we have our Changliao. Changliao deserves to be in this part. He's a great electric DPS character who power crept. What's his name again? I don't remember, but he power crept the standard characters. Palcharo, I think. Yeah. So he's a great electric DPS, and I think he deserves this part. Very free-to-play friendly, and yeah, one of the best electric DPS we have in the game right now. Next up, we have let's see. Okay. Changli is probably going to be the best fusion character right now. So I think Changli deserves to be in this part, fusion damage character. So yeah, Changli deserves this part. Hands down, best fusion character in the game. And she just got her great support character, another fusion character. So yeah, Changli is definitely very free-to-play friendly, and she deserves this part as well. And next up we have Brant. I think Brant is probably going to be up here. He's a very niche. I wouldn't say he's a niche, but he's a very, very flexible character. And he works really great with Changli. So I think he's pretty decent support character for Changli, and he's just a quick swap character who works great with Changli, I would say. So he can provide shield and healing as well, and also has a bit of a fusion damage. He does a lot of fusion damage as well, and he's a very he synergizes really well with Changli. So I think he's really good. All right, next up we have let's see, Mortefi. Mortefi is gonna be here. I think Mortefi deserves to be here. Not, I mean, I don't have to say much about that. Next up we have let's see. Sunhao. Sunhao is probably going to be right up here. Sunhao, if you have her E6, she's just busted. She's just an amazing sub-DPS character who fits. She's very universal, and she fits in most of the team. She can buff your damage dealer if you use an echo set, I think, which gives attack buff to an if you switch to, once you quick swap to your next character, which is your DPS, they get the attack buff. So I think something like Moonlight echoes. So she's really great with most of the DPS. She's very universal somehow, just like Gigi. So if you have somehow E6, I think her E6 gives the attack boost. So yeah, she's really great with most of the DPS, and she fits really well most of the team. So yeah, somehow deserves to be in this squad, no doubt about that. All right. Next up we have Marina and Encore. Encore is probably gonna be here. She's a great fusion character, standard fusion DPS character, does a lot of damage. So I think I'm probably gonna rate her over here, around A. Marina is also very decent, not decent, about decent, I would say. She's very good at healing. You won't get constant healing of her, but you like Shorekeeper, but she is still really viable. It's still very usable at this stage. Next up we have Yinling. All right, Yinling is probably gonna be right up here. I think Yinling is still really good. I would say over here. He's still very decent. but she's still good at this point. Great sub-DPS electric character who performs really well with Yang Liao and most of the other teams. So I would say Yinlin is probably going to be right up here. All right, I think Yinlin is probably going to be right up here. Rosia is probably going to be here, I would say. Rosia is probably going to be right up here. She's really good. Great sub-DPS Havoc character. I would say she's good. She's pretty good. So I'm going to grade her over here. Jian, he's alright. Jian is alright character, alright. He's an okay character. He just fell off a little bit, but he's still good. He's still decent. Havoc MC is pretty good. Havoc MC is pretty good. It's one of the best. You can get her with Camellia and all. Okay, next up we have Baiji. Baiji is okay. Baiji is alright. These are the characters that kind of fell off, so I'm not gonna rate them, but as you can see in here, they're just not really good characters. Alright. Okay. So, yeah. So as you can see in here, that probably will be my yeah, that probably will be my I think Varina is still very low in my opinion. I'm gonna rank Varina over here. I think Varina is still very low, so I'm gonna rank her over here. Yeah, Varina don't deserve to be in here. I think she's still very low. I think Varina, I would rate Varina over here. Alright, Varina is still very great. So yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's put yeah. Okay. Okay. That looks better. Let's see. Alright, we have the Havoc here, and okay. Alright, so that's probably and also the Spectro one. I forgot about that. The Spectro MC. This is the Havoc MC, this is Spectro MC. The Spectro MC is probably gonna be it here. The Spectro MC works really great with Phoebe. So I'm gonna put it right up here, alright? So yeah, that will be my tier list. As you can see in here. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. And do let me know your thoughts on my tier list. If you like it, give it a like. If you dislike it, give it a dislike. And let me know down in the comments your opinions and your thoughts on it. Alright. You take care everyone, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out everyone. Bye.